This goes over creating a project, setting it up, and just moving forward. First, when you start a new project, go under File, Project Window, click on New, give it a good name. Pick your location from your local hard drive to store it in. This project is going to be placed in the Maya folder, and it's going to create this blend shape -character2 folder. Select. All these subfolders will be created in that project. I'll click on Accept. When I go to my main folder, here's my new project that was created with all the subfolders. The scenes will be saved here. Source images to support texture maps will be placed in here. When you render movies out and images, going to be placed in the Images folder. Next, go under File, Set Project, and pick which project you want to work in. And this is the redundant task that you'll do whenever you're starting up Maya and you haven't previously set to work in this folder. Go under File, Set Project, and pick that project. Maya will remember this between sessions. It's when you're jumping in between creation moments that you need to reset folders. Let me save the file, and when the file gets saved, it's going to be saved within the Scenes folder. So File, Save Scene As, and I'll call this Scene 01, Save As, popping into that folder, and there's Scene 01. Maya needs to know the links that are created when images are attached, such as source images, or scripts and other things. They have to be contained within this folder structure, so this way, this overall folder can be moved from computer to computer, zipped up and sent to someone else, and when they open it up, the Maya project won't be dependent upon files on your local computer, which other people won't have access to. So whenever you're about to begin work, make sure your project is set to the correct project, whether you're working in this one or this one. If you're starting a whole new creation, make sure to go under File, Project Window. If you double click to open up this file, it does open up. What's within this file are the expressions and the structure of your model. What won't be in this file when you open it up, the images connected to the shaders won't be in here. So always set the project and open up from here. This comes up when you're importing an FBX file. Here's an FBX file. You can go under File, Import, and point to this folder, open it up, or just drag it in here. Watch what happens when we come back to this folder. It creates this other folder with all the images in here. Now, if you download an FBX and it's in your download folder after it's in Maya, sure, you could delete it, and what you save, and this mesh is saved within the Maya scene. But what isn't saved are these textures. When you delete your downloads, you'll be maybe deleting these textures, and if you move this project to another computer, that project's not going to be able to find the textures. So take those textures and put them within your source images folder. Just like that. Copy and paste them there. So after you import FBX, look for the images that were created and then paste them in there. You still have one other task. Maya doesn't know those images are in there. Currently Maya, this is the attribute editor, it's pointing to the original location of the hard drive for those images. You have to rewire Maya to know to look in the correct place for those images. So I'm navigating to the source images folder. I'm selecting the first one, clicking on open. And now you could just copy and paste source images / and append it to the beginning of each line and append it to the beginning of the file pointer. So go to every single slot of your material that has a connection, and things that are connected have this little arrow. These checkerboards represent unconnected nodes. This is a connection. You could just paste the beginning, source images, or you could track it down on your hard drive, your choice. It's just quicker to paste after you get the right location. This way, when you save your file, open it again, you're cleaning your hard drive, you don't have to worry about accidentally losing the textures when you're cleaning up your downloads. Great. If I press the 6th key, here's my character with the textures on it. When you import things from Mixamo, sometimes Mixamo adds a transparency layer, and if your character looks a little see-throughable, just right-click on the word transparency, and then select break connection. Let me make a temporary node like that. So if something like this happens, where your character looks a little bit like this, just go to transparency property, right click, break connection, and now you'll be ready to begin working with your model.